mom. She
Yeah,
has a
like,
mom. She has a
come
child.
on,
She
she ain't finna throw her
always
life
been a
away.
mom though. She always been a mom though. Remember, she was locked up. She had a son,
But she
right?
Yeah,
was
she
younger
has a
too,
son.
though.
Yeah.
She was younger.
Hey yo, the Hollywood life is different from the real life.
Mm, preach.
She ain't finna pop shit now. Like, I don't, not with the whole world knowing and everybody saying, "Oh, Remy Ma gonna shoot her."
Hey
Nah, but
yo,
I don't think neither one of them gonna do nothing because I don't think they gonna run into each other.
Would y'all like to see them in a boxing match?
No,
nah, nah,
for
nah, nah.
what? Like that should be nasty.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Nah, it wouldn't be good. Not at all. But you know what I think is gonna be good is that Gary Russell and Ryu fight. I
Man,
think that's gonna be a fun scrap.
Antoine,
Yeah,
Antoine.
woo,
it's gonna be
that's
a good
gonna be
scrap.
fire.
It's gonna be a good
I
one.
got Gary. I think he slipped up on the last fight, but he's too good. He's too good not to. He's too good to lose to Rayo, bro. He's too good to lose
Mm,
to Rayo.
mm,
When is that
mm.
fight, Mills?
That's on the. They're supposed to be on the 10 card.
Mm.
Supposed to be on the 10 card. It's gonna be good. This is a great opportunity for Gary coming off of that loss from Puello to get this shot. Look like PBC liking the loyalty he gave him. You know what I mean? Giving him that opportunity. So that's cool
It's about time.
for
It's
sure.
about time.
He
Shit.
They showing him
better
some
show up.
love. It's about
Yeah.
You
time.
remember? You remember when I called him the Boots and his kryptonite?
Mm.
Remember?
I said that's his kryptonite.
I even thought that he beats Boots, but I don't know, man.
Not anymore.
I think that was a slip up fight with Puello.
Okay, so he's still the kryptonite. You saying possibly?
Yeah, I don't think that. I mean, I like Boots, and you know that shit, but
Boots is nice. Boots is nice.
I always felt if you look at the amateurs, because I've been following the amateurs, I've been especially that their
Yeah.
year, that class. You know what I'm saying? I always felt that Antoine is the kryptonite to Boots.
Mm, mm.
Antoine, man, I'm riding with Antoine over anybody. I mean, he just a solid dude, man. He just solid, man. Like shit,
Word.
he's solid as hell. If you ever meet him, he a solid ass dude.
And
I
he's
gotta
fast
ride
as hell.
with him over anybody, man. But I mean,
The only problem with the Russells is that it's like in baseball, they throw everything 100 miles per hour. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they don't mix the speed up. They mix the punches up, but they don't mix the speed up. And once you catch their timing, just like when Gary Russell fought Lomachenko, Gary Russell was faster than Lomachenko. It was that Lomachenko just caught his speed. They throw everything at the same speed. And I think that with Gary Antoine Russell, he has the same issue. Like he throw everything at the same speed.
But I,
If you
but
mix the
have,
speed up, you know what I'm saying, and incorporate
but
it with the mixing of the punches, I think he's gonna be good.
we've never seen nobody to be able to break down the Gary Russell speed besides, I mean, the Russell speed besides Lomachenko. So is that the recipe in the blueprint?
I mean, Puello did pretty good. I, I still think
I
that
didn't see it.
Gary Antoine Russell did good that fight. Like it was still a close. To be honest, I didn't even see Puello win that fight. I had it more of a draw, but I think that he needs to, you know,
It was a good scrap. I think it was good.
man, I went back and I watched that fight probably like maybe like 2 months ago, and I
Mhm.
studied that fight, man. It was some heavy thinking going on in that fight, man. That shit was a chess match. That's a hell of a fight to go back and study, man. If you really, really watch it, man, they was in there. Some heavy thinking going on in that fight, and that was a
Mhm.
hell of a chess match, man.
no, I
That
like
fight
that
was
fight.
a hell of a chess
I think and
match.
Gary Antoine wins a rematch on that fight.
Yeah, yeah. But
I think he'll win a rematch.
Cuello can fight. He can fight. You know what I'm saying? So I think Cuello beat Sandor Martin for sure.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I
And he
think the
long,
size.
he rangy.
Yeah,
His timing is very, very good. And he got popped
it's
too. And he a
gonna be a
very
good
good
fight.
counterpuncher.
It's gonna be a good fight.
Hey, y'all want to say this though? I like Boots. You know that.
Mhm.
But when it's time to bring out the dog, does Boots got dog in him?
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Why, why you say that? Talk to me.
Come on, man. Just I, I don't look. Karen, he fought the outside game, right?
Okay.
Right.
The, he adjusted and he brought the inside game. He brought it to Boots.
Yep.
Mhm.
I don't, I ain't see the dog though. I seen skills, but is I don't see the dog. And if you look at even in the amateurs with Boots, when somebody brings it to him, he goes back and he fights off the back foot. Like he don't when somebody trying to dog him pause, he not trying to he ain't trying to engage in that. That's something that I noticed. With all the skills in the world, that's why I always say that Gary Antuanne Russell will beat him in the pro, even like he did in the amateurs. Because Gary Antuanne Russell got dog.
I mean, is that a smart move, or is that like a move that you would say is not smart? Because that sounds like a smart move to me. I mean, it sounds like if you know you coming in with a fighter that can thump, I wouldn't run right at him and toe to toe bang out with him. I would try to use my boxing ability to break him down. And I think that's what Boots gets in there and do. If he gets in there with a fighter that he knows might got a little bit more power than he got. Okay, now I'm gonna break his ass down boxing. You know what I'm saying? But regardless, he tries to get the job done.
How about when somebody when you're still like throughout the late mid rounds, y'all know each other by the 10th round, y'all know each other, right?
Right?
It's probably still a close fight. Um
Well, no, yes and no, because by the 10th round, you can't say fighters know each other because by the 10th and 11th and 12th, magical shit happen. Motherfuckers get caught. They getting tired. You know what I mean? So it's
Oh yeah, some
just because
fighters bank on those rounds.
yeah,
it's almost like Porter and Thurman after the ninth or 10th round. It's now at this point like we know each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's close. Now whoever has the dog in them wins
OG.
wins those championship
You
rounds.
good?
I
I
think
mean,
Boots got a lot of dog in him. I don't know how you say he ain't got that. I think Boots got that dog in him.
Come on,
In order to train like he do and just go
Randy,
like he
Randy.
do hard, you gotta have dog in you.
no, I'm
Like
not
he
saying
got
he
dog
don't
in
have
him.
dog. I mean, I think it's gonna come in questions in those type of fights. Why I think he would have had Karen. I think he could. I think he should have stopped Karen. I
I
think he
think
should
Karen is a much better fighter than a lot of people give him credit
maybe.
for. We just because we didn't know him, we can't. A lot of people was looking at him because we didn't know him like that. Like, oh, he just Boots was supposed to go in there and do this and that. Man, everybody not gonna go. That just
Right,
like Errol Spence and Mikey Garcia. Everybody
right,
thought, oh, he's supposed to knock out Mikey Garcia, but everybody is not gonna go.
Great point.
Some
right.
fighters are just tough like that, and I don't think we giving Karen his credit that he deserved because we so much looking at Boots is supposed to do this and Boots is supposed to do that. Well, maybe Karen is really like that. Maybe Karen is a lot tougher than we think he is. Because I mean, he showed that one thing I saw in that fight is Karen got a lot more dog in him than I thought he did. Well, I
Mm-hmm.
thought he was gonna lay
That's
down
true.
when Boots really. Yeah, I didn't think he was gonna come in there and really try to
They
fight,
weren't
and he showed that
liking
he
what he
got
was
dog.
saying the first
You
fight.
know
That's
why?
what it
Because of the
was.
first fight.
They weren't
Because of
liking what he was saying
because of
the
the
first fight.
first fight.
But
Because of the first fight, he
he's
was really fighting on the outside, and people and
yeah,
more people that was critiquing Karen was about that he was fighting on the outside, using his legs and things of that nature.
Hit
But
not get
now,
hit.
but he made the adjustments and he brought it to Boots, even though that Boots did knock him down too, and that's why I also counter that the assessment that I just did, that I just said, because Boots is so good that when Karen did bring the adjustments, he still beat him in the adjustments. Like
Mm.
he what and actually before the fight, he said, "I will beat Karen whatever style he brings. I'm gonna beat him," and he actually did.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
I
But
I
Zach,
understand exactly what you're saying.
Zach, let me ask you something, right? So have you ever been in the ring with somebody that you know that you was levels above, but they just wasn't going?
Oh yeah. I mean, well. I think that you could be in a ring with a person you levels above, and you might have banked on a knockout, but sometimes a knockout doesn't happen. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like you can't knock everybody out. You know what I mean? That's one thing I learned about this boxing game. Everybody's not gonna get knocked out. Some motherfuckers come in there like, you know what? I might. Nah, I'm okay. You know, some guys come in there like, listen, you know, you might beat me, but you ain't knocking me out. I'm going the whole distance. You know what I'm saying? So can't knock everybody out. But
Right. And then I
I do feel like I do feel like Jerron Boots Ennis is definitely a major factor in the problem in the game of boxing. You know what I'm saying? And I think as he get bigger, I think the 54 rise up is gonna be a better weight for him,
Hey, I've
100%.
been saying that for 2 years already. I said
Cause,
come
cause
on, he been in that weight since he's 15 years old.
right, he
He's
gets to
20.
stretch out, get to get bigger. He gets to, like the first fight probably be a little slow, but that second fight, third fight, leading on after that, once he gets saturated with the weight, I think he's gonna be a problem at 154 pounds, 100%.
If you look at everybody that came from that class, Ryan moved up, Shakur moved up, Tio moved up, Devin moved up, oh, Jermaine moved up, Richardson Hitchens, all these guys moved up. He's still stuck in that teenage body. I've been saying, like, yo, move up to 154. Your legacy fights, if you look at through 1 through 10 in the 154-pound division, all those fights are great. I think he's holding himself back at 147.
Mm, mm.
Yeah,
What y'all think?
yeah, because of the names.
One thing
There's
about
not a lot of names there besides Brian Norman,
Yo, if Earl,
Barrios.
if Earl Spence and Bud and Thurman and Danny Swift Garcia was still active at 147, we'll be like, yeah, nah, that's those are the names. Stay there. But the names is at 154 now. Like,